Ron. Welcome back to Palia. We got our winter update out today, so that means patch notes. And there's a lot of them, which is awesome because we'll see if my voice lasts long enough. I got me some tea next to me, but it's still garbage from baseball this past weekend, so bear with me. You're gonna get my Morgan Freeman voice for a good chunk of these patch notes. I guess that's not really a good comparable. I don't know. It's deep and raspy. So, yeah, but there's a lot. So I'm going to throw up some timestamps. Basically, what I'm thinking is we're going to have the dev roadmap. We'll go over that kind of quick. Then we'll get the actual winter patch notes up. Then we will go over the Twitch rewards, and then I'm assuming we'll have some time at the end of that. I won't drag it out too long. And we will test out a couple of the new things, go check out the new board, do all that. So, sorry if there's some pauses like that in between. It's just me clearing my voice or coughing or dying or something. So, dev roadmap, here we go. Next patch, which is out right now. So the Winterlights thing, and we will obviously cover that quite a bit in depth. The snowman, the tint system, the lunar path, the home lines, all that we're going to go over. Here's the interesting bits, at least for this, is the in-game announcements, the population improvements, and the lunar paths, which we're going to talk about right now. And then down the road, photo mode upgrades, seasonal content, and an adventure zone. All right, so let's they tell you to grab some hot cocoa, and let's get going on it. So the Winterlights patch, that is here. I'm going to talk about that next. On the horizon, so here's more pertaining to the dev roadmap, because I'm going to cover that Winterlights thing in depth. All right, later in the Winter Wonder series, we'll introduce an entirely new way to communicate with Palians around the globe. We plan to deliver in-game announcements right where you play. This is seamlessly going to get you news, updates, and stuff that's relevant to you, game, server maintenance, community events, patch notes, all that fun stuff. Which might be pretty sweet, because then I don't have to, because it's actually, like, I gotta transfer all this stuff from the PC to my PlayStation when I do, like, the little overlays that you're seeing, which it's not super hard, but it does take time. So that might be nice. I can just like pull it up here. All right, and then we're also working on some under the hood updates. So again, the first thing sounds cool, right? It's just basically they're trying to do more stuff in game. So it's saying you don't have to visit Palia, right? And then the under the hood updates, players better connecting, meeting friends in game. We're developing new background processes that merge servers. So this is an interesting one. For Palians playing during off-peak hours, that would be like me. This process is intended to make... when I'm on here, it's usually like 2 in the morning. This process is intended to make Palia's game world feel more lively and social as often as possible. When a server merge occurs, players receive 2 prompts to transition, followed by a smooth server transfer to a more active game space. That's going to be the key right there. A smooth server transfer to a more active game space without losing progress, party members, or your location. So you're going to get like 2 things saying, hey, the servers are merging, I'm guessing. And then the smoothness is going to matter a lot. Because if this happens, like let's say you're out and you're going to get like a grove or whatever. And you go out... And you go out at like midnight, in game time, right? So you're looking for your grove. And then we always wait till 3 in the morning, so there's 3 in-game hours. If in those 3 in-game hours I transfer servers twice, if it's just like almost like how I do my transitions, where it's just like a blur, like that's cool. If it's like a second of your time, whatever. But if it's like a full loading screen and it takes like 10 to 15, 20, 30 seconds every time you do that, and let's say like, for example, oh, look at the moon going up there. That's kind of cool. If you if you do that, you know, if you're playing for 20 minutes in a zone and you have to load like 3 times and it takes 30 seconds, people are not going to like that. So I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm assuming it's going to be, being that this game's pretty solid, it's going to be closer to the first part. But if it's the second part, that'll be something that people will not like. I'd rather play by myself and not see people than go through like 3 big loading screens every 20 minutes. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But this system not only improves. Let's see. Hold on. Where was I? So we got server merges. Yep. So this will not only improve overall social experience, but also help optimize performance and stability across the growing world. So apparently it's a win-win, they're saying. The result is more neighbors to greet, a world that truly feels alive no matter when or where you play. The best part is the feature is coming sooner rather than later, so it's not available right now, but they do expect it to ship later in a patch. So probably before the next big update, there'll be another one for that. All right, looking ahead, while we've highlighted a lot of content coming to Winter's Wonder, our long-term projects continue to develop behind the scenes. They're actively trying to do their next adventure zone, which is cool. So a whole new world, which I would assume means new currencies or like materials and all that stuff. Um, Build together the shared housing and an improved photo mode. These features take time, but remain a core part of what they're trying to do. And let's see. Ooh, and then they also want to highlight an area many of us have been asking about, I guess. More masculine presenting fashion. That's a good point. A lot of the stuff on here is really cool, but it is geared towards females, which there's nothing wrong with. But, um, like, I feel like for a lot of them, they could have, like, a male one and a female one. I know a lot of games kind of do that, like it's the same theme, but they'll have a male one and a female one. But anyway, so they said they're gonna try to, have a couple more male things kind of coming out. But let's see. So then they show off like this knight outfit, which looks okay. Um, and then yeah, their final thoughts as winter settles in. The lights are coming. And they say, stay warm, stay cozy, and we will see you in Palia. All right, so that's the dev roadmap. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Very exciting. Give me a second here, and we are going to transition over to... Nope, that's Twitch drops. We are going to transition over to the big good stuff. All right, so the Winterlights. Let's see what we got here. Hang those lights and get ready for all things merry and bright. Snow is drifting over rooftops and Kilma Village is full of warmth and cheer. Stop by the Winterlights store. Ooh, that's something new. For cozy treasures, brighten your home with new furniture tints and welcome the fluffy Bovar to your ranch. A Bovar? Begin your journey on the lunar path with the path of the Kitsu and grow a snowman to new heights in the community event. All of this we're going to cover. Host the perfect gathering with the Mayor's Estate Homeline. Explore festive fun on the revamped bulletin board and express your seasonal style with new earnable hair and makeup. Snuggle up to plushes from the snowman to Smarty potato pods and browse seasonal premium store stuff. All this we're going to show. All right, let's see. What do they got? What do they got? What are the bullet points? So we're going to cover all this pretty in depth here, but celebrate. Okay, so there's snow-covered stuff. Yep. Let's see. The snowman event we're going to cover. The furniture tints. The charm of the estate homeline. There's the new lunar path. Again, a lot of this we're going to go and like check out as well after we talk about them. The updated bulletin board. So apparently it's not just a new bundle, but it looks different. We'll cover that. Let's see. Monthly bundle quest. Oh, yeah, all that stuff. The new ranching visual effects. Okay. We went to look with new earnable hairstyles and makeup selections. Ooh. Keyword there, earnable. Okay, I like that. Snuggle into the season, new plushes. And then the premium store. The store, I'll probably just show us in-game rather than talking about it. All right, Winterlights returns. Let's get into the good stuff here. Clear the throat, ready to go. Deck the halls, light the lanterns. Winterlights, a celebration of hope, friendship, and warmth during the chilliest time of the year. During Winterlights, Kilma Village transforms into a cozy, snow-sprinkled wonderland full of festive lights, playful surprises, and a celebratory community spirit. The Winterlights festivities bring back Zeki's Winterfest Challenge, where all players will receive mail from Zeki with hints about the locations of his 7 hidden chests. Ooh. Everyone's invited to celebrate. Returning elements such as the Winterlights quest, the Winterlights chest are both seeing new rewards and can be completed by both new and returning players. By completing the Winterlights quest, you'll be able to purchase new ornaments with the Winterlights store. Zeki's Winterlight chest contains some snow-covered decor, and once you find them all, you'll be able to purchase the recipes directly at the Winterlight store. But that's not all. The Winterlight store returns and has new additions. So, sounds like there's actually like a quest line and stuff to go find. So maybe this will be a two-parter. Maybe we'll go over all the stuff today, and then in the next episode we'll test it out and like try to find this stuff. Right, more Palia is always good. So I'll show it up here, but there's a lot of like icicles or ornaments, candy ornaments, all that stuff. You can kind of read through that. The one thing I will say is it looks like some's compatible with the home line things. And we'll have to check that out. I don't know if that's like a whole new building block kind of system or if it's just like additive. And then there's a lot of them here that are Winterlights quest related. So once you finish that, then you'll have those. And then there's a Winterlights gift bag. Okay. So you can kind of see some of those. And then what's the last one here? Acquired from the Winterlights store. Okay, so the wintry tint there at the end. All right. Monthly bundle quest. Reth was planning something truly special for Ashura, who misses his son, as he couldn't make it home for Winterlights. To bring some joy to Ashura in the season, Reth is organizing a grand feast and needs your help. He's asking you to assist with planning decorations, sourcing rare ingredients for the main courses, preparing some delectable desserts and appetizers, and procuring some pretty presents. This event, previously known as Bundles, is now called the Monthly Bundle Quest and is fully integrated as part of the new bulletin board. The recipes for the following items are earned by completing the bulletin board. Okay, ooh, some good stuff there. Oh, 6 a.m. String lights, the long corner and short ones. Okay, so those definitely probably be something we want to get because the string lights are usually pretty cool in this game. Please note that these will expire at the end of the patch. Once you reach the final chest board at the bulletin board, you can unlock the outro quest to complete the celebration. All right, so we will be doing that. All right, the Grow a Snowman event. Very cool. Do you want to grow a snowman? Join the Grow a Snowman event. That's right. I have a daughter, so I know the frozen stuff. Join the Grow a Snowman event and collect snowman plushes to help the snowman overlooking Kilima Village grow from adorable to awe-inspiring. The Grow a Snowman event begins December 9th. Ooh, we'll have to check that out. I wonder where they put that. This is our first time doing a winter thing here on Palia because we're a console guy, so we'll have to check that out too. During the event, players can discover Sandy Paw's presents by participating in their favorite activities, which includes, pretty much everything. Presents may contain seasonal decor, snowballs, a snowman plush, or coal. Finding coal also unlocks the recipe to craft a snowman plush, which can be built using 10 coal, 20 snowballs, 2 pieces of wood, and a carrot. Alright. As players reach the milestones, so they'll unlock things, and here is the stuff we're going to be unlocking. So basically, we want to collect and craft snowman plushes, and it's a lot of them. So I don't know what we're going to do with all of them. Have a little snowman army, I guess. The big prize looks like a couple cool plushes. And then at 2 million, there's a super lucky prize. I think they talk about that. Yeah, here we go. As part of this event, we're introducing a new item called the Super Lucky Prize, which will become available in-game starting in our next patch. Okay, so it's not available yet, but it will be. A Super Lucky Prize works similar to a regular Lucky Coin, but it offers a major update. While Lucky Coins can award common items such as butter, seeds, Super Lucky Prizes will exclusively dispense higher value rewards such as plushes, decor, and other special items. Oh. Please note that, unlike Lucky Coins, no visit to Zeki's Wondrous Machine is required for Super Lucky Prizes. Okay. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. So that's just basically like an upgraded Lucky Coin. Alright, furniture tints. The world just got a bit more colorful. A rework of the furniture tint system has arrived, introducing a new way to apply tints as well as adding 6 additional new tint palettes. And I do think this is going to be better. So we're going to mess around with this just a little bit to kind of show how it works. But applying tints to your furniture is easier. When in placement mode, you can now aim at any tintable piece of decor to access the tint interface. Selecting this option opens up a menu that lets you preview how furniture will look in any tint and apply it if you have enough of that tint crafted and available in your storage. This new menu allows, hopefully that doesn't take up space. This new menu allows previewing all available tints, even those you do not currently own or have unlocked, allowing you to plan decorative adventures. The modification bench will now become a tint crafter, basically. Additionally, all tints in the game are now crafted items. So, each tint has its own crafting recipe, and crafting a tint recipe will produce a set of 20 tint uses per craft. Okay. Note, tints... Ooh, okay, this is good. Tints do not take up space in storage and cannot be sold. And the 6 original tints, Alabaster, Autumn, Berry, Clavia, Classic, and Shore will remain available for all players automatically. Okay. Any modification kits you have will still be in your inventory or storage, however. Now they are retired, meaning you can no longer obtain them and they no longer have any function. You're free to keep them as a keepsake or sell them back for a full refund of gold. Nice. Going forward, tinted furniture will no longer be able to put into storage. Anytime you attempt to put tinted furniture into the storage chest, you'll be prompted to confirm if you want to remove the tint. So probably just like a game design thing here. Players have been asking for additional furniture tints since we introduced the feature prior to our launch. Truth be told, the system had many shortcomings that we felt could be improved. When revisiting the system, our goals were to achieve the following: enable us to deliver tints or on a regular cadence alongside other content in Palia, dramatically increasing the number of color options available, transition tints into a new reward type that can be acquired through a variety of means, and make it less cumbersome for players to tint decor on their housing plot. So the third one they definitely did here. Tinted furniture dramatically increases the strain on player storage. So they're basically just saying, yeah, it's kind of like a game thing. In order to safely add more tints to the game for players and ensure we can increase storage limits over time, we're hoping this trade-off is a net win for players, but please let us know what you like or don't like about the new system. And I think that's fine, right? So it's like if you tint something, then you put it in your storage chest, you have to, it'll basically take the tint off for you. So then, you'll have to put it on later. I think that's fair. And they're basically just saying why. Like, it's just a game design thing. So, all right, here's your tint names. They got Harmony, Noir, Olive, Slate, Violet, and Wintry. And it kind of explains how you get those, which we'll see if we have those, because we should be level 10 and everything. And then the Wintry one is a recipe from the Winterlights store. All right, so now there is a new home line. We've got the Estate. Looks pretty cool. Say hello to the newest home line option, inspired by the Regal Mayor's Estate in Kilma Village. Complete with curved green roofs, ornate windows, fresh trims, and a straight-up windmill topper. Oh, windmill topper. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that at first. The home line brings a grandiose new style to your plot. You can earn the recipes for each estate piece through the path of Kitsu, Lunar Path, which we'll check out. Then craft them at your workbench. All estate... Oh, okay. So that's how you get those. All estate items, including new trims, columns, and railings, and stair options, will be supported across every home line, including the Alchemist Cottage. Ooh, okay, so that's kind of cool. I like it. This update also adds housing progression with the introduction of homeline capstones that increase the amount of homeline buildings you can have connected together, giving you more flexibility for all homelines going forward. From refined manners to charming windmills, the estate homeline lets decoration and imagination take the lead. All right. And then here's what we have. So I'll kind of let you look at these. So it looks like everything I'm seeing here, the windmill, stairs, staircase, a lot of cool stuff, fancy stuff, all acquired through that lunar path. Which, let's show you. So the lunar path here. With this update, we're introducing Lunar Paths, a new long-term progression system designed to give you a clear and satisfying way to earn both free and premium rewards simply by playing Palia. Lunar Paths functions similarly to traditional battle passes you may have seen in other games, but without the pressure and the FOMO. That's super nice. So I think people are going to like this part. There's no expiration dates, and your progress carries forward permanently. Each Lunar Path will have both free and premium content, and premium content can be acquired purchasing the unlock. So it's basically a way for them to make a little bit more money, which I'm A-okay with, because it's a free game and there's a million things to do. So if you want to buy some extra cosmetics, like, go ahead. But there's also a free path. And then it seems like they're just going to have it and they're just going to keep adding on to it, right? So it's not going to be one of those where, because I know some people like that, some people don't like that, where it's like, all right, this battle pass is around for 1 month and 2 weeks. It's always like a month and a half, let's say, for the game you're playing. So you have to get everything in that month and a half, or otherwise you'll never see it again. Again, some people like it, some people don't. They just made it easy, and they're like, it's always going to be here. So I like that, I guess. Um, you'll earn progress. Okay, so here's some stuff. In this patch, you'll earn progress through the bulletin board and daily quests. But next patch, you'll see additional ways to progress, um, which are tied to like normal XP gains and even more opportunities in the future. So they're throwing a note out here because we won't have all the systems in place for the first patch. We've returned the we've retuned the values for daily quests to make up for it. And it's just for this patch. So we'll also be running some bonus lunar XP days and weekends to help you ease into the pass some more. So basically, they're saying there's you're going to have more ways in the future to gain the XP. Right now, there's just a few ways to do it. So as you advance down the path, you'll learn more materials, decor, cosmetics, plushes, and even permanent account bonuses. Don't want to grind? No problem. We also offer the option to unlock all path levels by buying them, right? Which again, initially when I see stuff like that, I was like, that kind of, I don't know if I like that. But I think it was a video from Viva La Dirt League. I like them. But yeah, it was just a guy, and he's like, yeah, I work all the time, so I have some extra money that I want to put into this game so that I can unlock more stuff because I can't play it all the time. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So, anyways, we're also introducing our first free earnable in-game clothing item, the Kitsu T-shirt. Our intention is that Lunar Paths continue to offer a variety of content, gameplay, and cosmetic. Each path will feature different themes, content types, number of levels, prices, all that jazz. Let's see. So expect some surprises. As we mentioned earlier, the first available path is the Path of the Kitsu, featuring Kitsu-themed cosmetics and serving as a way to unlock the estate home line. So we'll throw all those up there. That's all the stuff you can earn. If you want to take a look, you can see there is some like blush, eyeliner, hats, hoodies, plushes, all sorts of stuff. And we'll open that up and go over it in a little while here. All right, bulletin board and kill 'em a coin. So there's a whole new bulletin board experience, and again, we'll show this off, but there's even more ways to enjoy the rewards with a new currency called kill 'em a coins. The bulletin board has been upgraded into a one-stop hub for your daily quest, weekly wants, weekly skills challenges, and the per patch bundle boards. All these activities now contribute XP towards your bulletin board progress. Bundles now reward bulletin board XP, kill 'em a coins, lunar XP, and relevant villager reputation depending on the monthly bundle quest. Dailies also reward bulletin board XP, tailored tickets, and lunar XP, and weekly challenges give you bulletin board XP and medals. Nice. So, yeah, we're definitely going to check that out. It sounds like they're just making it to where you can do more things that you want to do and then still get progress. Let's see. As you complete all these activities in earn XP, you will progress along the bulletin board track to claim rewards. Completing the entire bulletin board track will earn you Kilma coins, a new currency. Players can earn up to 150 of these each patch. The coins can be spent in the new Kilma catalog, a new store available in City Hall that features both fresh and returning iconic items. Nice. So some of the stuff that you weren't able to get maybe before, now they're going to have it in this catalog, it seems like. It'll rotate its lineup each season. For winter, the catalog will include several flower nameplates previously only acquirable via the Flower Bloom event. Returning items from previously limited time items will also make appearances in the catalog. The catalog will feature last year's Luna New Year rewards, including the Naga's Blessing nameplate, Year of the Plush, and Year of the Poster. Well, the Naga Plush, Naga Poster. First time, many future updates, which are kind of going through, some older rewards. So we'll show up those. If you ever have all of these items, there's still plenty to look forward to. We're adding several new and existing items to the catalog, and these items will also always remain available. So they've got The tincture of perception, right? So there's a buff that it buffs your infected essence collection. There's an angler fortune, so this is some pretty good stuff in here actually. It boosts your chances of catching epic and legendary fish for 3 hours. That's going to be 20 coins. The waterlogged chest, that's a good one too, because I fish quite a bit and I don't have all the makeshift stuff, not even close. But 20 coins will get you a waterlogged chest, and then there's like a rummage goodies bag. Full pool of decor crafting recipes from both places. So yeah, sounds good. Um, more stuff to do, more currency. I know the big thing is you don't want too many different currencies, but I feel like this game doesn't have a bunch, so I think this will work out okay. And then the Buvar, something big, furry, and charming has lumbered into the ranch, and no, it's not Zeki. Meet the Buvar, the bearish ranch companion with antlers and a big love for fish. Buvars bring your fish. They bring you fish from the Kilima waterways, sometimes even star quality ones, and occasionally bring back special treats. They're known to be a bit hungrier than your average animal, even the Ormu, but their rewards more than make up for it. Bundle up, toss them a snack or two, and let your Buvar fish up a little winter magic. All right, and then they've got some new ranch animal visual effects. They've added visual effect traits that are pretty rare, I guess. Unique auras, sparkles, and electric effects. They say the new traits are extremely rare, giving ranching animals an exciting and visually striking appearance. Very nice, very nice. Um, let's see. For those who love the look but prefer not to spend their time breeding, the aura trait is guaranteed in the ranching starter pack bundles. Okay. All right. Then we've got earnable makeup and hairstyles. Okay. So we've got 4 new hairstyles, 12 new makeup options. And we kind of went over that. That's going to be in like those new paths. Each cost 10 tailor tickets, available for purchase in the wardrobe. Okay, so we'll see how all this works. They got new plushes, so we can see some snowman plushes there. It wouldn't be Winterlights without some new toys and joy for all. This season welcomes several sizes of your frostiest friends. Okay. Patch also brings a new, even rare variety of plushes. With the Kitsu plushes, they're legendary plushes that can be found from mining nodes. But plush hunters are be forewarned. These plushes are elusive as the legendary creatures they're inspired from. Grinding them out probably isn't reasonable, but just playing the Palia, you eventually will be graced by their presence. So we got community event rewards with the snowman things, the Sandy Paws presents. We've got some prize bag things. And then, well, there's a lot of them. Some lunar path things. And then it kind of tells you potential rare drop from mining. And then it kind of tells you, like, one's iron and gold, copper and silver, palladium and platinum. So, the 3 different areas there. Let's see. And then we've got some improvements and adjustments. Snow arriving in Kilma Valley. We'll check that out. Kilma Valley is now dusted with snow. The population improvements, so they're improved server density already. Weekly want system refresh. All villager weekly wants can now be viewed through the new bulletin board. The weekly want option has been removed from villager dialogue, so you no longer need to ask each one individually. Oh, nice. That's a nice little upgrade, I think. The snow pile rooftop decor, happy winter lights. Snow piles can be placed on all housing rooftops. Nice. The winter lobby update. Your login screen now just got a bit chillier. Okay, so yeah, that looks different. Quest items are now key items. Your quest items pouch has been renamed key items. Okay. And then we've got a bunch of premium store stuff. We'll just kind of show everybody that. And more premium stuff. And then let's go over, there's not a ton of them, so let's go over like the bug fixes and whatnot in case this is a thing affecting you. So here's some stuff they fixed. They fixed an issue where the flow tree grows. We're not spawning flow trees correctly. I guess I hadn't noticed that. I know I've been to a couple groves lately where there was like 2 trees. Fixed an issue where the cotton ball flower incorrectly had a physical collision box. Oh, nice. I know we've mentioned that a few times, but that one stupid flower. So apparently they fixed that. Fixed an audio issue where the ground impact sound effect failed to trigger when mining a flow tree ghost node. Visual issue where interacting with a haystack acid caused the character to appear to float above the haystack. Resolved a visual issue where benches in Kilma Village were misaligned with the terrain. Let's see. Housing and decor. There's a visual issue where button icons appeared compressed when players selecting a housing plot. Landscape fishing issue where the water texture was visually misaligned in the Ever After Lake landscape, preventing the Ravenwood Gate asset from correctly connecting to a fence post. Rancher's decor items are not correctly stacking to their intended limit. An audio issue where footstep sounds would disappear when walking over the connection seen between the two home line rooms. I don't see anything where they fixed the thing that I'm seeing. Ceiling placement options would flicker between valid and invalid states in all building types. Fishing issue where the decor crop items did not have the correct collision applied. The thing I'm talking about is in my house where the floors like flicker. In the main room. Otherwise, there's some cosmetic fixes. And then there's still a bunch of issues. I think what I'll do is I'll just plop these up here real quick. And then you can kind of pause it and take a look-see. But yeah, there are some things they're still looking to do, so... Which is fine. You know, they've identified it. They're getting after it. All right. Those were the longest patch notes ever. Let me grab a sip of tea here. It's good. Okay, so... Now, let's get into the testing. So we're going to get into as much as we can. Let me readjust everything here. And then we'll go over... Ooh, actually, hold on. We're not done. We'll be testing in just a minute. Before we do that, I almost forgot. There's Twitch drops. Twitch drops going on right now, December 9th to December 30th. I'm going to throw that up there. Looks like you get some presents, some snowballs, 3 of the pod bags, and then some glasses at 6 hours. And then I will also put up there, this is, how to redeem the Twitch drop rewards. It's pretty easy, but you basically log in, connect your stuff, and then you're going to watch somebody. And everybody always, if they have the Twitch drops enabled, they'll put it in their thing. But I'll let you pause that if you want to read it a little bit more in depth. But yeah, so that is your Twitch drops. Okay, now I think we can get a little testing in. So let's see here. What do we want to test first? First, let's show off, I guess, a couple things. So let's see. Store-wise and lunar path-wise. Oh. Ooh, come on. The new system taking a second. Okay, well, maybe we'll come back to that. All right, let's start with the store. Oh, okay. So we got our usual stuff there. Yep, so there's our Winter Warrior. And see, that's one of the things I think they were talking about with, like, guys versus girls. Like, they could easily make a girl version of that and then a guy version of that, right? That's pretty cool, kind of like that. And then we've got the Bovar Handler's License, right? There's our little Bovar. And then we also have some other stuff down here. We've got some like tools. Where'd that glider go? We got a wintry glider. We got the Arctic Bovar. And the Holiday Cheer one, I think that's the one we saw before. But yeah, so that's some of your deals, and then here's like your promotional bundles and all of that. Let's see if we can get that Lunar Paths thing to load. We'll give it a second here. All right, well, I think we're having some technical difficulties on this, which, just came out. That's fine. Hopefully the image I showed earlier did it justice. Yeah, we'll come back to this if we have time at the end of the episode. It's been sitting there for a few minutes now, which is fine. So let's go over to So here's our something there. You suck. So here's kind of our tint crafter, which you can see. Ooh, autumn tint. I mean, you get 20 of them. I was gonna say it takes like a heat root or whatever, but let's do Ooh, okay, so you can kind of see some of the things you need for it. Let's grab one of these. Okay. No, that's fine. No animation. All right, let's see. Let's go up to something we can tint. Uh, what can I tint? I don't really know. Oh yeah, let's go over here. I think we can tint like this stuff, can't we? There we go. So tint options. Nice. So let's see. Ah, okay. So I'm pretty sure we do have these unlocked. So to get them, you got to acquire the recipe from the guild store. Okay, so when we're running around, we'll have to go grab those. But these are the ones that you shouldn't have to craft. Um, but they do have a previewer of. So I guess I really didn't have to make any, but okay. Wait, that's the default. How do I select the preview? Is it just that? Ah, okay. So you gotta push the previewer, then you can click on it. Okay, and then you can apply it. Oh, it takes 8? Oh, that's how they get you. So it doesn't just take one. But here's the, yeah, so that's kind of nice. I like that. So you can, before you use your stuff, right? Because let's say you don't want, like you want this to be blue, but you really want that seat to be white. Bingo. Now you know, right? All right, so that's our tinter. I like that. That's a very nice change. Because I didn't like the whole process before. I mean, it wasn't the end of the world, but this is just better. We'll go with that. This is a nice improvement, I think. I feel like the rest of the stuff will kind of start the quest line and see what we all need to turn in and whatnot. I thought they said there was something about mail too. Oh, hey, look at that. There we go. So from Wrath, you know I'm not normally big on Majari traditions, but we've got one coming up that involves food. Wait for it, don't. Winterlights. During the Winterlights, the candles, they symbolize hope. Tish and I usually just light a couple, make soup. But I thought since we have a brand new family member, we might want to party a little hardier this year. Here's a candle. You can light it with whoever you want, and who knows, they might just give you something in return. P.S. Gina told me humans used to bring a live tree into the house and cover it with a live tree. It ain't live anymore. With candles for a festival they called Frosttide. Seems like a fire hazard, but you guys had magic, right? Anyways, I included one with the recipe. Just don't burn your house down. Oh, nice. That's cool. Recipe Winter Lights tree. Ooh, and a candle. Okay, and there's the quest line. All right, beautiful. And then from Zeki, let's see. Have wonderful winter lights and all that. Save some time. There ain't no season discount here. Instead, I devised a cunning challenge to celebrate the Grimalkin style. I had 7 gifts around the village for you to steal. See, Rev, probably don't just give away presents. We steal them from each other. If you forget these clues, you can check the book in my store to see them again. Nice, okay? So we'll definitely have to go pick up them. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then we got a coin from them. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Then let's go put those up. I'm going to throw those in there. Let's go see what that looks like. Ooh. Right. I mean, we need a tree. Do we want the tree in the corner there or maybe like there? We could do it over here. Kind of like right here. Maybe in front of this. My hat's always in the way. I think that's centered. That's not centered. That's centered. And how close can we get? There we go. Ooh, and then you can probably like put stuff on there, I'm guessing. What do we got? Nice little lantern here. Or a lantern. A little candle. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. Let's just put it there for now. And then we can always move it. That's what that looks like. Can I not? Is it not like a lightable candle? Well, all right. So that's that. That looks nice. Let's go talk to Kenley. I think this is for light candles with 8 villagers. Oh, hold on. I think that's part of like a quest thing. All right, let's see what the Kinley's got to say here.
Have you seen my hat?
My breath.
It's
One
on
thing I
my
forgot to mention when we
head.
spoke earlier. Hope you're okay. Nothing a little post-nap can't handle. I've been running around all over town letting citizens know about City Hall's latest innovation. Oh, innovation. I might be selling it a bit. Simply that I noticed a lot of our citizens have various sponsor requests, and tracking them down can be a bit of a bother, so I thought, why not put all those requests in one central place where everyone can easily find them? What a great idea. Okay, so this is talking about that, the like the request section, right? One for Gil, one for Villager. Yep. Might be easier if I just show you. Come to the village center. I can show you what it's all about. All right. Kill must coin. Okay, so it's kind of introducing all that. That's the new currency I created for people who complete requests on the board. Oh, you get the coins from doing some of them? Ooh, nice. Perhaps I should lead with that. All
Could you come back later?
right, buddy. So let's go check out some of that. That's cool. I like that. I was wondering kind of how you got those, I guess. I thought it was just going to be like a currency that you got through like the quest path or whatever, like the new thing. But apparently, if you do those, do some requests, you'll get coins for it. Give people a little incentive. Oh, there's the snow. A little incentive for doing that. All right, let's take a look-see here. The snow looks nice. God, I absolutely hate winter, but it snows pretty at least. I think we're gonna probably go around and around and try to hit a couple things too. See maybe what the speed is on this stuff. Let's see what is this like the candle thing?
Every decision you've ever made.
Light a candle with me. Hold on. Where's Kenyatta? We gotta light the first one with her, right? Otherwise she'll get mad. I mean, we gotta do it 8 times though too, I guess. Where is she? I need. Oh, she's there. Ah, there she is. All right. Wait, is she in here? Oh man, shall she with a sauce?
I can't flirt with you until Eshe's around.
All right, let's we'll talk to her. Do a little flirty thing. Sure. All right, want to light a candle with me? Don't tell anyone because I know it's totally basic, but I love Winterlights. Food, decorations, the stories, everything. But my favorite thing is lighting the candle and sharing my hopes. Let's see, what should I share? To be honest, I'm really nervous about finding my path. I guess I have to stop worrying about what everyone else expects. Find what I'm good at. Look at you, making me all mushy. Winterlights wood ornament.
You
Oh,
sure
cool.
you want to leave?
Okay.
I'm so glad you came.
All right. Candle, sure. Who could have pictured when I first saw you emerge that we'd be sharing this moment together? Tradition. Then when we light the candle, say we hope for new spring. I find a complete thesis, but I guess I just want to help the humans to help you. I got something for your tree. Yeah, nice.
Later.
Okay, so we get little ornaments and stuff. Heckla.
Would you like to
Ooh,
communicate?
I see. I think I see presents. All right, you want to light a candle? I'm not familiar with it. I hope the one this comes in for Gina, but I did get you a frost-tide adornment. Yay! Okay, another wood ornament there. Are these presents I can pick up? I wonder what those look like. All right, let's talk to some more people, and we can get our Winterlights thing done.
Anything suspicious?
Light a candle. Yes. Doesn't eat your soul. Okay, we got a ball ornament there. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, jeez. And nope. And top. There we go. Let's light a candle. I'm never a fan of candles. Next spring, I hope to every scene learn something new. After all, the best way to measure life is knowledge. All right. Something about a curmudgeon. Hopefully, it shan't risk burning any of your precious volumes. Nice. Okay, we got a ball ornament for her. All right, a few more of these bad boys. Plus, it said open store. I don't remember where it said we can look at the thing again. Let's do these lucky boxes while we're here. Here we go. Zeki's Winterfest Challenge. Okay, now we got the book for it. Excellent. Okay, I think that's about it in here. Oh, he's even got a little tree in here. Nice. The snow looks good. I think they did a good job on the making it look wintry. Any more people around? Oh yeah, here we go.
I just got the cutest armoire.
Light a candle, sure, sure. I hope the next year is super great. Make more friends. Yep, yep.
Like Joe
Bell
would say,
ornament, perfect.
ta-ta.
We got a couple
Good
more here.
company is always welcome.
All right, light a candle. Yes, of course. After all, it's season celebrates season. I wish for next year a joint family, and to quell the never-ending feeling of longing that hides beneath my bosom. Okay.
Toodaloo.
Little dramatic there, guy, but that's okay. All right, let's go talk. We got one more person to talk to. And that'll get that done, and then we'll kind of continue on here.
Finally, someone nice to talk.
All right, let's light a candle with this guy here. I'm so excited when Ash gives me her. She told me to hope in silence anyway. My hope for next year is that I lose the mayor election. But it would give me more time with my plants. Nice. Ooh, candle ornament. All right, very good.
Could you come
Excellent.
back later?
So, oh god, optional. Ooh. All right, I'll do that. Return home and see what happens next. Okay, I'll do that probably off camera. that's a lot. Let's go look at some of this other stuff here. So here's the bulletin board. Home for the holidays. Accept quest. Sure. Oh. Breed animals and 3 babies. So these are some weekly things here. Oh, and then here's where the weekly wants are. Okay. And then these are... okay, so it puts our weekly challenges here as well. Did it take them away from here? Oh, no, so they're still here. So you can still go to your accomplishments and still see them. You can just see them down here now, too, I guess. There is a feature guide, which is kind of nice. Right, so if you do need something... Oh, here's what the bundle board is going to look like, it looks like. So we gotta make some things. It looks like we got the oysters, the petite fèves. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Ooh, the bouillabaisse. That's what I like to make. Blueberry jam. So get some blueberries in. Holy crap. 5 vampire crabs? That sucks. That's a lot. Schmolspore, unicorn fish, Dari cloves. Looks like 5 trees, tree toppers, stockings, presents, a notebook, some soup bowls, oh, a scent tray. Oh, they're making you get the spa day stuff. Okay. And then the Ravenwood wall mirror. And then this is what... it's not going to say what we get for the gifts and whatnot, but... Interesting. And it looks like... I think this is the thing that's going to be coming up. Okay, okay. Let's see. Return to Kenley. Yeah, I really want to see... Give me a second here. If there's anything else... I think the last thing we want to do... Well, I do want to check out the ranch thing. But where is... Is the winter store here, then? Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, so here's the Winterlights store. Okay, so you can buy, like, icicles. That's cool. Presents. We're going to have to buy those to hand in. Okay. We got snowbanks. You can really make your place look pretty... oh, Winterlights charcuterie board. They got snowballs, snowy roofs. You can really... Here's that one recipe. You can really buy a lot of, like, wintry stuff, which is kind of nice. Let me see what this says. Unlocked by finding all the hidden Winterlights treasures. Ah, so we do have to find those. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. Let's see. So before we go home, I think we're going to do a cut here. I'm going to just go around and talk to everybody, I guess. I want to see what happens, because I want to obviously do the optional thing, right? So let's do that, and then we'll return home, and then we'll probably call this one good there. If there's anything I'm missing that you really wanted to see, let me know. We'll probably do just like another wintry episode coming up maybe like next week, I would say. And maybe we'll show off some of the things we found, but yeah, give me a second. Let's do a cut. I'm going to go do the candle thing, and then we will return back. Where's Kenley? Let's go talk to him quick. We can do that while we're here. And then I got some people to talk to. But yeah, let's do the bulletin blitz turn in quick. Oh, we're gonna talk to you. Hold on, buddy.
As long as you do your
All right.
best,
Look
that's
at the
good
board. Any
enough.
questions? What's the deal with the categories? How often does the board update? Depends on the category. Daily, weekly. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What's the deal with the categories? Separated out for 4 helpful requests. Must be completed quick. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense, right? And then how do I spend my coin? I almost forgot to tell you. I opened up a new register in the City Hall for items you can buy with Kill 'em a coin. Check it out. Here's the coin I promised you so you can pick up something now if that tickles your fancy.
I'm too famished.
Ah, okay. All right, well, hold on a second. Let's knock this bulletin blitz out here while we're down here. Trying to think. I'm sure there's going to be something that pops up when I'm like editing the video, like, oh man, that's right, I really wanted to show that. But like I said, if I did forget anything, let me know. What those presents look like? So is it? These are just regular money. Let's see anything here. So it must be somewhere else. Oh, I got all the. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ah, here we go. 20 Killama coins. So I've got 20 altogether. You can see here's like the stuff you can get. Some of the plushes, posters. Ooh, Angler's Fortune. The waterlogged chest and the bags. And so that's where that is. All right. Well, give me a second. I'm gonna go talk to a million people, and then we will see everybody back at the house. All right, we've almost talked to everybody. We're gonna go talk to Zeki. He's the last one we need. I did activate that Home for the Holidays quest.
Couldn't get
That's the
enough
one
of
we
my
need for
charm, huh?
the bundles. Let's see. Bulletin requests. Tish must have put it up for me. She said it seems stressed lately. But she decided to ask for me. That's sweet. Not because I need your help. It's just I've been meaning to stop by your place. I haven't had the time. I've been running around so much getting ready for the Winterlights for like ages since we had a chat. You seemed busy. Never too busy to show someone the ropes or bring them soup. I didn't know what kind you like, so I bought a selection. What's your poison? Ooh, yep, I can always use some of that. I'm gonna take a cake. Did bring dessert. Cheer me on the just so I need to keep my mind off it. Spill the tea. Sure has been extra mopey lately. Winterlights was always his son Nuru's favorite time in Kilma. He just got a letter that Nuru won't be able to come home for the holidays. Been decorating the inn anyway, but I can tell his heart just isn't in it. I even asked him what he wanted to eat for the longest night feast, and he just told me, yeah, whatever you like. When he sure doesn't have opinions on food, you know it's bad. I've been wanting to help him out with all the responsibilities I have for the, you know what, I haven't had nearly enough time to do Winterlights justice. I just keep looking at all the old photos of decorations he used to make with Nuru and fancy dishes Sabine used to cook. I found all the old recipes and blueprints, but a lot of them had food ingredients. I don't know how to get this. And as far as the decor, you know me as anyone. I'm useless at carpentry. All right, I'll help. We're in it together. Thanks for offering. I really don't want to make any problem yours. I want to help. All right, I'll rely on you again. Don't let word get out about this. Having friends isn't really good for my whole loner bad boy reputation. And don't worry, I may be a path trader, but that doesn't mean I've forgotten all. Jury tradition, I know I owe you something big in return. I better get going before I smother you in cheese. Enjoy the soup. All right, candle?
Huh?
You can do a candle. Nice.
Gotta go. Tish needs me.
All right, so we've done our candle thing, and then that part should be good. So let me see. All right, yeah, I think that should be good. So we should be able to see now the bulletin board. Let's go see if that changed. And then we'll run back home quick, and we'll see what that's all about. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the bulletin board is open. This is how she looks. That's what we need to get. And then, yep, there's our weeklies and whatnot. So, okay. Oh, yep. Okay, so you just click on it. There you go. So there's your rewards. Um, Looks like uh, the Kilma coins, and then what are these? Lunar Paths XP. Ah, gotcha. All right, well, that is that. Let's return home real quick. And again, if I'm forgetting something, let me know. But I feel like we've gone over a good majority of all the stuff we wanted to see. Yeah. All right, so Reth is here.
Talking to me will give you a bad rep.
I'm not bugging you. I was wondering if you liked my gift. That tree is so cool. I'm glad everyone here is stuck doing things the old way. I thought it'd be fun if we did it our way. I could light the candle with you, sure. I'm blushing on I'm magenta in my natural shade, but what are your hopes for next year? I promise I won't judge you no matter what you say. Want to go travel to a new land. Trying to get away from me. Don't stay away too long. Be sure to write. Oh, before I go, Titian says I bring you this. Part of the family now. You should have a candelabra that represents all of us. Better get back to it. I hope you have this wonderful lights thing going. Recipe. Ooh, the antler mount. All that stuff. Bell ornaments.
Need a
Okay.
break from my charming smile?
Got an antler mount. That's kind of cool looking. So what do I do with these? Ah, okay. So I can put them on the tree. I feel like this is a fire hazard. That is 100%. We'll put it there. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. I want to move you. Ooh, do we put that? That's going to start that part on fire. Let's put one of everything down for now. So people can kind of see. Ooh, let's open these. Fireworks, arrows, glowworms, milk. Okay. All right, so that's kind of how the ornaments get hung. Ooh, and we do have a fancy little candle here. We can throw that there for now. Another one that I can't light. Oh, look at this. The Christmassy thing. Maybe we'll move the tree like over here, and then we can put like the antler thing behind it. Or let's put that there for now. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Maybe in the next episode we'll get a Bouvar made. We can try to go find those chests, right? So there's some wintry things still for us to do. Yeah, I think we'll save that for the next episode. Some of these other things. I do want to look. Where is it? I do want to click on this one more time. We'll see if this gets going or not. Oh man, yeah, this one might not be. I think it's up, but again, I'm thinking. Yeah, it probably won't be this week. So next week we'll probably do another winter episode, and maybe we'll try to go get those chests. We'll work on our bundles together a little bit, and then anything that I missed right now, let me know if you want to see in the next episode. If there's, I don't know, what would it be? The Bouvar yet we got to do. The quest. We want to take a look at this lunar path thing. So yeah, I think we covered a good chunk of it. But let me know. Let me know if there's something I'm missing. We'll definitely get it covered in the next episode. But otherwise, I think we're pretty good for this one. So that was a lot of fun, a lot of talking. But hopefully I gave everybody kind of an idea of what's going on. But yeah, check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.